Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel. Today's sketch is this one by Laura Whitaker. It has two 4x6 landscape photos. I'm actually going to use two 4x6 portrait, and this is just screaming for a stencil. So I pulled out circles upon circles, and I'm not going to do a white background. I'm actually going to use a pattern paper background in this one. I love the chevrons on this, but I think this will be a great background. And then I pulled out some Jen Hadfield washi tapes and a really old Making Memories border strip. So let's see what I can do. All right, so confession time. The last time I used the Circles Upon Circles stencil, I used blue, purple, and pink ink, and I never cleaned it off. It went into a pile. Because I didn't put the stencils away either. They just went into a pile and they sat there in a pile until I started cleaning up my room and I put them away. So there it is, you guys, one of my dirty scrapbooking secrets. I don't always clean my stencils. I used to be really, really good at cleaning my stencils. After Lana's over there shaming me. She's going, shame. I used to be really good at cleaning my stencils if I used ink and any kind of mixed media over them. But for some reason, if it's ink, I just haven't been doing it. So I don't know what that's all about. But now that my daughter is shaming me, I probably should fix that. So I did not make you watch me go through and use the blending brush over the stencil, but that's what I did, and I just used one color this time, and I don't know why I used red other than I was in the Target mindset of red and khaki. So I don't know if you've noticed, but Target, now you're allowed to wear red and denim, but still, when I think Target, I think red and khaki. So I guess my mind was there. Now I am going to go ahead and trim off the edges on this piece of paper, and I'm putting it on top of, you guessed it, a khaki colored cardstock. I am going to create a little bit of a division up here. And then I decided that I needed a little bit more. If I was going to use that black border piece that is super old from Making Memories from way, way back in the day, you guys, then I needed to add a little bit of black to my layout altogether. So I went ahead and matted the stenciled piece on a sheet of black cardstock, and then I just went ahead and placed that right back over the khaki cardstock. And I think sometimes that little teeny differentiation of color between your layers, if you're going to have a matte background, really just makes it pop. And it's a great way to use up cardstock as well. So, I mean, black cardstock, I have a collection of white, black, and khaki, and that French vanilla colored cardstock that stays on my left-hand side, but on my right-hand side, I have all the other colors. So if you are trying to use up cardstock, this would be a great way to do it, matting your pages. It gives it a great pop, a little pizzazz, plus you're adding a little bit of rigidity to your papers. So if you still have thinner papers, mat it on cardstock, you guys. It'll definitely give you that rigidity. I am going to use these Jen Hadfield washi stickers, and they have metal on them. Not metal, they are a metallic color. Metallic color, is that right? Yeah. Anyway, they're metallic. So I'm going to just layer those up right there. And even though my scalloped piece goes all the way across so that it touches khaki to khaki, the washi strips I trim off so that they're just on top of that pattern paper. Now I had this piece of Chatterbox paper, which is a thin paper, just kind of sitting out. Because I had pulled it for another project and ended up never using it, so it was just sitting here on my desk. So I decided to mat my photos on here. And what that's going to do is give me a little bit of some distinction between the photos because they do kind of run together. with just the way that they're sitting on the page. And then also it's going to give me that pop against the inked background down here at the bottom. Now I grab another one of the washi tape stickers and I place it down here at the bottom because I am going to put my title down here. Now, I really was trying to get some embellishment on here, you guys. Like, I really was trying, and it wasn't happening. So I just decided to go for the title, and I've got these older chipboard jelly bean soup letters. So these kind of have like a burlap looking texture to them. They aren't really textured, they are smooth. So I spell out ride, and then I'm going to go find some smaller letter stickers and spell out my dream. So I pull out these October Afternoon mini markets in a wood grain. And as you can see, I've only spelled one word with them, and that is of, one short, tiny little word. So these have kind of been, I've been hoarding these a little bit, you guys. Like, I just love these wood grain stickers. And you know what? How am I showing my love for it? By keeping it in a bin with a whole bunch of other letter stickers. That's no way to show love to your products. Use that stuff. That's how you show love to your products. You got to use it. So I just decided to spell out my dream room, or not room. Oh my goodness, not room. My dream ride. So, you know, because who wouldn't pilot the Millennium Falcon if you couldn't get the chance? And I have to say, when we rode this ride, the Smuggler's Run, we were pilots one of the times, and holy Moses, like, awesome, completely awesome experience, you guys. Like, just, I can't even. So while I'm sticking down these stickers, and Jelly Bean Soup gets it right, their letter stickers stick. Kind of sad since they're now defunct for making scrapbooking products. But you know what? They get it right. So they stick down. I don't have to add glue. So I do grab some tiny word phrases from Tim Holtz, and I pull out two. One says, "A dream is a wish your heart makes." So that goes underneath of the title, kind of layering over the washi tape. And then I put "Don't forget to fly" up at the top. And that's because, you know, who wouldn't dream of piloting the Falcon? And that's what my journaling says when I get that up there. I'm trying to figure out what I can do down here. I do add this leaf icon here, and I put it here because of Serenity and Firefly, which was a very short one-season television show and movie, and Wash says he is a leaf on the wind, and he is the pilot of the spaceship. Now, I know I'm mixing fandoms here, but to me, it makes sense. So that's why that is there. And nobody would even know that. You would have no idea that that's why I put it there if I didn't explain it to you. And believe me, I'm not going to be explaining it to anyone that is looking at my album. If they ask why I put a leaf on there, I'm just going to say because it was pretty and I liked it. Because, you know, you're probably listening to me talking about crossing fandoms and you're like, what is wrong with this chick? So anyway, there it is. I do add my Mickey head because I wanted to get the Mickey head on this layout because I knew I wanted it to be the dot of the eye. And I didn't want to forget that when I go back to put this album completely together. So there it is, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Please make sure that you join the Scrapping Reflections Facebook group if you would like to share your layouts and maybe get some inspiration from others. And I will see you again real soon for another video.